should be an intriguing contest. With Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson. And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Edwards, and it's prime time in at the 1. And for Sacramento, Fox and Monk make up the backcourt. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. And it's Sabonis in at the center position. Well, this game has that extra juice tonight. 2 NBA Cup group winners going at it.
Yeah, these have been 2 of the best Cup teams in the West. This should be a fantastic game. A spot in the semifinals is on the line.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota.
Stay on him.
Now Alexander Walker. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's on De'Aaron Fox.
So close on the finish. It could have been a 3-point opportunity.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
First free throw's good. And you look at the Kings, Brett. They've had several name changes over the years of their franchise.
Yeah, before becoming the Sacramento Kings, they were the Rochester Royals, and then the Cincinnati Royals, and then the Kansas City Kings, and then all of a sudden, let's get to the West Coast, and here comes the state capital of Sacramento. It's not really affected the winning, though, has it, BA?
Here's Fox. Good D by Gobert. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for Minnesota, fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
And it's Monk missing. Here's primetime. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Golden State. He buries it from 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Monk passes to Fox. Back to Monk. Pass to Murray. Now Monk. Back to Murray. To the inside. Shot clock at 6. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. The confidence that Fox has shown in his shot has skyrocketed the last few years.
Yeah, the combination, BA, sometimes of you working on your 3 to gain confidence, but the coaching staff also telling you, go ahead and shoot that shot. I think those things have played out for De'Aaron Fox. Look, he can be streaky, but the fact that he's willing to take it is elevating his play.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Here's DeRozan. No good, a bit long that time.
A very sluggish start on offense. 4 attempts with nothing to show for it.
Here's Gobert, and he drops it in from the low post.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Fox, and that's good from 17 feet.
And off the schneid here, 1 of 5, but that's a big one.
Here's primetime. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Man, they're making everything and look confident. 5 shots, 5 makes.
For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Edwards against Monk. Knocked away. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. DeRozan. Fox outside. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Ellis is checked in for Fox.
Second team foul. Into the lineup for your Kings. Ellis.
Here's Edwards. Basket's good.
Edwards.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Now let's go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Brown.
He was emphatic, saying that Edwards was their main concern Anthony poses problems on both sides of the ball, and he is relentless. He doesn't let up. He wants his guys to match Edwards' energy.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Edwards against Monk. Pass to Primetime. Puts up a three. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Will it go? And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
I mean, he's yet to make a shot this quarter. At some point, you got to look for other ways to impact the game.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Primetime. Fires the three. Sends it home from three-point land.
3 points.
Primetime's got 12.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Time called here. The Kings decide to talk it over. All right, Brent, creeping up on the halfway point of the season. What things change for teams at this stage?
Well, I think there's just a lot more definition, right? BA, you're talking about the minutes that you're playing, the roles that you're playing, who's established, the type of skill set that they bring to each and every contest. So the rust is off, players are in great shape, and now the team is tuning themselves in to a higher standard of play.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Here's McLaughlin. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Last time they met in Minneapolis.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
Well, the second unit came in last game and just played lights out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
Kings trail by 18.
Come get it.
And here's Herter. And here's Crowder from the arc. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2
And he buries his first look.
Dante
So far,
DiVincenzo.
they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Pass to Lyles. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Timeout called. Sacramento.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Here's Lyles. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
Hey, yo, right here.
McLaughlin pass to Ellis.
Come around. I see him.
1:14 left in the first quarter. Herter from long range. The rebound by Ingles. The Timberwolves lead by 22. Here's Reed. It's deflected. And he gets it back. Sacramento has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Herter can't hit. Minnesota has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. McDaniels inside. Pass to DiVincenzo. 34 seconds left in the first quarter here. Shot clock at 5. Reed. It's hauled in by Herter.
Oh, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And Crowder with the jam.
And anytime Crowder gets to the rim, he likes to send a message.
Here's Conley. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Herter, and he drives in, and he goes in for the dunk.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
Fires high post. That shot off the mark. We're at the end of the first, and what a blowout already in this one. It's Minnesota opening up a huge gap, and back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Minnesota.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. We've got Julius Randle. He's out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Edwards out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's prime time in at the point. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Keegan Murray went 4th overall in 2022, and he said of his role with the Kings, being a high draft pick comes with a lot of responsibility on both ends of the court. Just being that third guy they can rely on offensively, defensively, and take the pressure off of them. Brian, he has risen to the challenge.
For sure, Allie. Thanks for that.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Pass to Murray. On the wing to Rosen. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Alexander Walker.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
DeMar DeRozan, an impressive scorer who takes relatively few three-point shots, Grant.
Yeah, the arc is not his primary focus. He'd rather pick you apart in the mid-range, but he does it so consistently that the points pile up quick.
Now here's DeRozan. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Utah.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots. We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And prime time gets it to go.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Timeout called, Sacramento. All right, Brent, in an ideal world, if you're team building and you have the ability to build around a type of superstar, what would that look like for you?
No, BA, the game has changed so much. We see that the most valuable players now, today, are big wings that can handle the physical rigors of both ends of the floor, playing offense and defense, can have the ball in their hands and create advantage every time they touch the ball, whether they're scoring it or making plays for their teammates. But the biggest factor is this guy has to motivate and ingratiate himself to the rest of the team. Those are true high-level championship caliber players.
To the paint. Here's Sabonis. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
And right in that painted area, that's where Domas is at his best.
Edwards, the pass to Primetime. On target from range. Primetime's got 23.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Fox. And Fox powers it home.
How about Fox just getting to the rim right there. Great to see him explode at times.
And here's Edwards outside. And another three from Minnesota.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Fox. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
And now the T-Wolves on the break. That one goes in. Primetime's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Hands of Randall starting that possession.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Kings. They defeated Utah in their last game.
A big difference in that one. Their ability to convert from range. By and large, they took some really good shots.
It looked like the directive in that game was that they wanted to attack, and all that work that they put in on the perimeter turned into a big night from deep.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Lyles, he's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Crowder comes in for Murray. Herter's checked in for DeRozan. And Ellis is subbed in for Monk. It's McDaniels on the wing. Herter defending. And the shot goes in.
Jaden McDaniels.
The Kings have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Conley against Fox. Left side Herter. Fires for 3. And another Sacramento 3.
Shooter's got to shoot, so when Herter gets the ball, he's not going to hesitate.
Outside McDaniels. Over to the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. McDaniels got 4 points this quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And it's Lyles missing.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's Randall. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Yeah, it's strong, and it's athletic, and it's left-handed, so tough for guys to adjust to that. Randall, tough matchup.
Here's Ellis. Dillingham with a rebound. Minnesota's gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. McDaniels from long range. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
3 points.
McDaniels got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Pass to Lyles. 1:02 left in the second quarter. No good. Unable to win this run.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
And another basket for Minnesota.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Crowder against Randall. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Conley. Here's Dillingham. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Again, the miss by the Kings.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
5 ticks left in the second. DiVincenzo with a steal. It could go. He can't hit that time. And so it's Minnesota with 0 pressure as they hold on to a 35-point advantage. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We'll be back in a moment. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And the Kings shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Fox and Monk make up the backcourt. And it's Sabonis in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. The 3 is up. And it's DeRozan missing.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Pass to primetime. From the wing. It's hauled in by DeMar DeRozan. And so here's Sacramento. Down low. Edwards pulls it in. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
And how about Edwards keeping his head up and spotting the open man?
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Lets it fly. And it's Fox missing.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Three-pointer. Counted from distance. Primetime's got 28.
Got to be a little bit more aggressive defending him from that range. He can be dangerous.
Fox outside. Launches it. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
And again, it's Minnesota converting.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Monk passes to Sabonis. A shot to stop the run. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Edwards. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Malik Monk picks one up.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
Taking 2 shots.
Hits both from the stripe. Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, BA. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
No problems knocking that one down. Fox has got 14 points.
Well, the growth of De'Aaron Fox's game from long distance is really instrumental in him turning into a star.
And they pick up 2.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
The Kings have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Fox outside. Pass to DeRozan. The 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Here's Alexander Walker. And they recover it. Primetime passes to Edwards.
Rando.
Gets an open look and hits it. Edwards got 4 points now in the quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Wow, what a move from Edwards. He's fantastic at creating for himself.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
Dillingham's checked in for Minnesota. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
When it comes to winning big, basketball acumen is the difference. LeBron James said, quote, in the final 2 rounds of the playoffs, what's going to separate teams is IQ. There's moments in the game that a coach can't prepare you for, where you have to make adjustments right away. It's not experience, it's IQ.
He would know, Allie. Thanks. Fox with the ball. He's got 14. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And prime time gets it to go.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
Pass to Sabonis. Back to Fox. Second chance effort, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
And some changes here for the Kings. Herter's checked in for DeMar DeRozan, and Ellis is subbed in for Monk. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Sacramento has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. And there's Herter. That's good on the assist from Fox.
The assist.
Fox has got 3 assists tonight.
Yo, watch Mike.
Conley passes to Reed. Randall outside.
And one.
Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Fox the pass to Murray.
2 minutes.
Good work defensively by Randall. Well, the Timberwolves shooting at a fantastic 68% from the floor. Edwards, another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
And there's 1:38 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Ellis passes to Fox. Clock at 6. Here's Ellis. Still without a bucket.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Randall deciding where to go with it. Uses the glass on the layup. Randall's got 12 points.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Fox against Conley. Outside Herter. There's 45 seconds left in the third. Fader on the way. Count it.
And that's what makes Sabonis such a tremendous offensive player. He will score from all 3 levels.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Dillingham. Out to the wing. And that one's good from Conley.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Conley against Fox. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Minnesota with the ball on the court for the Timberwolves. They've got Dillingham, Jaden McDaniels out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's DiVincenzo in at the shooting guard position. Here's Dillingham. 5 to shoot. McLaughlin with the rebound. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. DiVincenzo to pass to Ingles, and out of bounds. Sacramento will have it.
Sacramento ball.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here's McLaughlin. And he's going for the lob.
Yeah, you got to set up a quality screen, and right there, Alex Len does a great job, rolls with purpose in that pick and roll.
Dillingham with the bucket.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And so here's Sacramento. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Herter against DiVincenzo. Misses in close. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Dillingham. Shot from the wing. Count that bucket. Dillingham's got 4 points now in the quarter. The Kings have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's McLaughlin. Stolen by Ingles. Going all the way to the rack for the finish. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And DiVincenzo likes to get out into the open court to try to make something happen.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. McLaughlin's shot is good.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Outside, Ingles. Here's Dillingham. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
Herter can't hit. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. DiVincenzo, the pass to Reed. Good work there as it goes. Reed's got his first basket.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Pass to Crowder. 4 on the clock. Oh, and Reed with a block. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. McDaniels inside. Tries a 10-footer. Out to DiVincenzo. Outside, Ingles. Beyond the arc. And another 3 for Minnesota.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Lynn passes to McLaughlin. And again, unable to change momentum here. The Timberwolves have gotten almost all of their shots to fall in the fourth. 6 of 7. Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside McDaniels. Outside, DiVincenzo. And that one drops. And it comes off an assist from Ingles.
3.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Here's McLaughlin. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Dillingham. Right side, McDaniels. DiVincenzo, the pass to Ingles. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Herter can't hit.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
Ingles passes to Reed. That one drops for him.
Naz Reed.
Reed's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Timberwolves.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost...
And for the year, this will give him win number 17. And what a huge performance it was for primetime.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Herder also comfortable getting physical and scoring against the defense, not just showing that he shoots it.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to McDaniels. Herder against DiVincenzo. Jacks up a three. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
That's the end of the game. Fans, thank you for coming out and supporting your team. We hope that you have a safe trip home, and we'll see you soon.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. We'll see you later.